MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Chris Archer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So striding in, Yogi Berra. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Ramos has got it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. 2 out with the man at first. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The payoff pitch one more time. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Starlin Castro, head-to-head against Chris Archer, 4 for 12. He also has 1 home run. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's Archer on 1 and 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Smoke toward the hole. And the Rays are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth. He shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. And this is fouled back and out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball right side to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line drive to left. Rasmus has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Matt Holliday. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Miller ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. One and one. Here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Ramos.
In now, Wilson Ramos. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Nipped the corner, 2-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Another 2-2 offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Ramos. And this is fouled straight back. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Digging in, Aaron Judge, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Gardner.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yogi Berra, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. In now, Steven Souza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 3-2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Berra has a play. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Jorge Posada. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss as Posada's gone for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Starlin Castro. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch, and he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He reached on a single in his first try. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Designated hitter, Corey.
At the plate, Dickerson. Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Striding in, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up now, Chase Headley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually. Not bad time to start.
Judd.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. To 2-2 now.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
One and two, here it comes.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos gathers it, but no chance to recover. Gardner is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in once again, Yogi Berra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Longoria is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees leave them loaded. Halfway home, still no score. So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding into the box, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Stepping in, Souza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Jorge Posada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's Archer on 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A little tapper. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Berra, and the throw is in time. Kiermaier is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Posada has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled straight back.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still no score. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Souza. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's Archer on 1-2, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Squared that one up just a little late.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 once more. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Misses, ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Denny Farquhar trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Brett Gardner will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Two-one home now to Gardner. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Set to deal on 2 and 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them, and we still have no score. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Brad Miller.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ellsbury ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Ready for another shot now. Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Souza. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Ellsbury. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
Oh, Doctor, the swing they were expecting and looking for. They got the grand slam when they needed it most, late in the innings. And I tell you, they got a chance now to hold on to win this game. If that grand slam holds up, I'm sure they'll be talking about that for a long time in these parts of the country.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Adam Warren takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swing at a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Berra is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But one more look here at the big blow for the Rays. A grand slam home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Digging in once again, Yogi Berra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from second crosses the plate.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Ramos. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Now in the box, Matt Holliday. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made by Rasmus. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark.
Headley
does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Chase Headley. He went down on strikes last time up. One and one. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-2. So stepping in, Matt Duffy, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Evan Longoria. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Down in order go the Rays, but they still lead this one 4-2. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Alex Colomé.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there. Usually, hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's hitless in 6 tries. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Sliced down the left side, but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box now, Yogi Berra. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Jorge
Yogi
Posada.
Berra has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Aaron Hicks will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Jorge Posada, and he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score today. Tampa Bay earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Danny Farquhar claims the win out of the pen, his first. Masahiro Tanaka struck out 10 in the losing effort. Alex Colomé records the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game is victorious Rays. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.